Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Grow Yourself podcast. My name is Liel, and I am so excited to be here with another episode. A little life update to start. I'm in Israel right now, and I've been here for the year, learning, seminary, having the most amazing year. And it is so crazy. It's literally about to be over. One of the things I'm really going to miss, though, about this year is the routine that I've built for myself. Because whenever you go through change in your life, it's not easy, and you have to adjust. And especially moving to Israel, which is on the other side of the world, the lifestyle here is so different, and it took me a long time to, figure out habits and a routine for myself. But after about 8 months of being here, I think I've pretty much gotten it down. Like, I always eat the same yogurt every morning. I pretty much know every dinner break, that's when I work out. And I love going on walks during my lunch break. Because it's just so nice to get a break after being in a classroom all day, just to be outside. It's gorgeous. And especially my school, it's surrounded by nature and mountains and so many beautiful parks. One of the things I love doing is when I'm going on my walks, I listen to music or sometimes a podcast. But to be honest, something that's always kind of scared me is going on a walk in silence. Now, for you, that might not seem like a big deal. But if you're anything like me, then sometimes silence can be a little scary, whether it's with other people or even with ourselves. And I think the biggest reason is because we're not used to it anymore. Because whenever we're with other people and we don't know what to talk about, we just jump to our phones and we just start scrolling or texting people because it's so much easier than actually coming up with small talk. And even when we're alone with ourselves, we actually do the same thing. We become too scared to just be alone with our thoughts. And I find that some of the times that I do find myself alone with my thoughts, like even brushing teeth in the morning, I start to get into this place of worrying, anxiety, and I start to just imagine all the ways that my day is going to go wrong, and it could get overwhelming. And if I ever sit down and decide, you know what, now I'm going to think, then I always end up just not knowing what to think about, and it doesn't work. Like, I can't think on command. It's a lot harder than you think to think. Anyways, today, before I was about to go on my walk, I put in my AirPods, and that's when I realized that they were dead. And it was frustrating because I only had a little bit of time left before my next class, so I didn't really have time to charge them. The first thought that came into my head was, okay, great, I guess I can't go on a walk today. I'm going to have to push it off till tomorrow. But then I had the other voice in my head, and it was telling me, okay, that's you trying to procrastinate and be lazy. But maybe this is actually your sign that you should try something outside your comfort zone. And maybe God is trying to tell you that you have to face your fear and learn to face the uncomfortable silence. So I decided I am going to try it. I'm going to not go with music. And I decided to even leave my phone behind. And let me tell you, that wasn't easy because sometimes I feel like our phones can feel like another piece of our body. Like it's so attached to us that it could be hard to let it go. But I do it anyway, and I put my phone down and I start walking. And I'm telling you, the second that I left my school and I started walking, it was this lightness like I've never felt before. I had nothing in my hands. No one was able to reach me. No one could text me. No one could call me. I couldn't check social media. And I feel like all the loud noise that's always around me was just finally quiet. Sometimes our lives could just be so noisy. Like, everyone is so opinionated today. Whether it's like politics and values or religious beliefs, or even the small things like your favorite food or your favorite music. No matter what it is, I feel like everyone's voices can become so loud. And I think it's important to make sure that we can still hear our own voice, to say, what do I think about this? And I think the best way to figure that out is by spending time alone. And it's not going to be easy. It was definitely uncomfortable. But as the walk went on, I just completely let go. I let go of the expectations and the pressure of I'm supposed to be thinking the right things. And I just kind of enjoyed the silence And for the first time on my walk, I not only appreciated the beautiful scenery, but I also was able to notice the birds chirping and the leaves rustling in the wind. And by the end of the walk, I felt so rejuvenated. Like my mind was just clear, just by not trying so hard as much. So I challenge you to put your phone away and go on a walk. Whether it's 5 minutes around the block, or even just put your phone down and sit on your bed for 5 minutes. You could call it meditation, you could call it whatever you want. Just let whatever come to your mind, come to your mind. Be alone with your thoughts and just see what happens. Only when we face the uncomfortable can we really find our own voice. And that is how you grow yourself. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Grow Yourself podcast. My name is Liel, and I'm so excited to see you in the next episode. Bye!